Hey everybody, welcome back. I know it was very emotional last episode of this series because this is now part 2 of my weight loss journey. But no more tears. We are going to be all positive. We're going to move forward. We're going to crush those goals no matter what. So for today, I just want to share with you guys my tips that helped me originally when I first did my fitness journey and what I will be doing now. Also, I will be sharing my measurements with you guys. I just want to share with what I will be doing to help me, just in case you guys want to follow along, because so many of you guys reached out to me after seeing my part 1 of my weight loss journey, and if you haven't, I'll put it up here so you can check it out. Stop watching this right now and watch that so you can know what I'm talking about so you're not confused. So I really hope you guys enjoy this whole little series, and don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't already to join this amazing community. And I guess let's stop talking and let's get into it. Okay guys, so now I just want to go through some helpful tips that helped me when I first did my fitness journey back in the day. I make it seem like it was so long ago, but it just really helped me, and I am gonna do exactly that this time because, you know, when I first started my fitness journey, I was a hot mess. I was like lost. I didn't know what to do, but once I really did the research, I got some knowledge and I really figured out what helped me. And I just like kept going with it. I was like, wow, this is so easy, you know? It's just getting the motivation and getting like that determination. And once you do and you figure it out, that's when you're like, this is a piece of cake and I love it and it's a lifestyle. We are going to lose the weight. I'm gonna be sharing with you. I'm gonna be vlogging, workouts. I'm gonna be doing everything. So my vlogs are gonna be once a week. For my fitness journey, I'm gonna do workouts, meals and stuff, and just showing you guys how I'm doing and if I'm motivated. But if you wanna catch up with me every day, I will be on Twitter. Yes, I know, like, I've had Twitter for so long and I barely use it, but I think to connect with you guys quicker, I'm just gonna be tweeting every day, like waking up, doing this, doing that, so you can see it every day before the video comes out. So my first tip is definitely make a plan. That's one thing that I didn't do when I first started, and I was just a hot mess and confused. So you have to make a plan. Make a realistic plan at that, because if you're making a plan, like if you're making the same plan I'm gonna make and you work, I don't know, let's say like the night shift, like it's not realistic, you know? Like you have to make a realistic plan that you know it will work with you and your schedule, and you make a plan of your workout, break it up, say, you know, if I'm working out Mondays through Fridays, Mondays I'm gonna work out my legs, Tuesdays I'm gonna do this, arms, back, you know, just out your workout schedule so you know, and also your nutritional schedule. So that is the most important thing. So now for tip number 2, get a measuring tape. And the reason why I use that as a tip is because a lot of people, they just have a scale, they go on the scale all the time and they're like, oh, it's like, it goes down really fast one week, but now I like completely plateaued and it's not moving. And you just think you're not doing anything, or just 1 pound is like, oh man, I did all this work all week and I just lost a pound. Like, you get very discouraged, and then that also makes you not want to do it. But if you get a measuring tape, measuring tapes are the most accurate way to figure out if your body is changing during this journey. So now in this next clip, you will see my boyfriend Nick. He is going to just go through the measurements with you, showing you where I am today. So also with that being said, Nick does have his master's degree in exercise science, so he is very knowledgeable in this, and he's actually going to be helping me this time with my journey. Last time I wanted to do it on my own more, but I feel like with his help, it's just gonna push me even more. So let's get into my measurements, and just remember these numbers because in 4 weeks we will be doing it again, and let's see how much I've changed. Measurements, today is November 23rd. This is my first measurements. That was not professional, but okay. No, it wasn't. So we're gonna do, what are we measuring?
There's 7 points you want to measure when you're measuring somebody. You want to do the calves, mid-thigh, hips, waist, chest, arms, and neck.
Okay, so we're gonna do those. This is the first time I measure myself in like a very long time, so I don't know what the numbers are. And yeah, I'm wearing high-waisted so I can cover up my belly. All right, let's start.
Biggest thing when you're measuring, you don't want to pull it super tight. You want it just to be able to briefly lap over. So when you go down, you want to find where the center of the muscle belly is, which is just the biggest part of the muscle. So I'll try to keep these in the front so we can see them. Here we have 13 1/8 for her left calf. Here on her right calf, we're 13 1/2 inch. She is right side dominant, so usually the right side is slightly bigger than the left. So when you go for the thighs, you want them to spread their legs apart slightly. You want to come up in between. So here on the left, we're at 24 1/8. Spread your legs a little bit. There you go. On the right, we're right at 25. So stand sideways so they can see from the side. So from here, we're gonna get the hips. The hips are right in the center of the glutes. So we're gonna go right around. We're gonna end the measurement on the side. So right here we have 43 1/2 inch. We're gonna go up to the waist. The waist, we're gonna find their navel, which is also known as the belly button. Right here, we are right before 35 inches. So 34 inches and 15/16. When you go up to the chest, you'll have them stand in front of you, but I'll have her stand sideways so we can see. Normally what I do is I put it in front. I ask them to hold that right on around their nipple line. Then what we're gonna do is I end the measurement in the back. So her chest is 38 3/4 inch. Then when you go up for the arms, you have them in a T position, which is their arms straight out with their palms facing the ceiling. So here on the right, like I said, you don't want it too snug. If I did this too snug, it would be 10 1/2, but really she's at 10 3/4 for her left.
Now I got some big guns.
She's got guns, watch out. So here on her left, she is right at the 11-inch mark. This is probably the hardest measurement to be consistent with, but you want to go right around the base, keep it as flush as you can. It's hard to keep it tight because the neck is a weird shape. So if you come here and look from this side, I would say that her neck is right at 14 inches and 1/4. So those are the normal 7 measurements you would do when you measure somebody. When you do remeasure, you want to remeasure about every 4 weeks. It gives you a good indicator of what's going on with your body. And when you do the measurements, you want to make sure that you're in a similar outfit or wearing the same outfit that you were wearing before, so the measurements are consistent.
That's another tip of mine, is keep track of yourself by pictures and videos. And I know a lot of people hate taking pictures or videos, or they feel like embarrassed if someone ever sees them, but I'm telling you, it is so helpful, and it helped me a lot just to see like my before and afters. It's amazing, and it really like makes you so like excited because you feel like, wow, I accomplished that, you know, like I did that. That is how I started. This is how I ended. So pictures and videos are so important. If you feel like you don't want anyone to see you, just go in front of a mirror, do a selfie, do it yourself, you know, your whole body. Trust me, that is very important just to see where you are. You want to keep yourself dedicated and just say, you know, this is how I used to look and I am not going to look like that anymore. Okay, so now for my next tip. This tip is very important. This is just finding healthy alternatives to what you like to eat. So a lot of people, for example, they love soda. They can't live without soda. That's one thing I always hear is like, I can't give up my soda. So if that's the case, find something alternative, something that's healthier, that doesn't have all that sugar, all those calories. So for example, I'm not a big soda drinker. My boyfriend, he likes soda here and there, but he absolutely loves Frescas. And these are 0 calories, 0 sugar, and it actually tastes amazing. I've had these and I'm like, wow, like, I don't even, it tastes like an orange soda, but it says it's a sparkly flavored soda, but it's just amazing. So this is what I mean. Instead of getting like a Coke, get something like this if you do have to drink soda. I mean, if you can cut it out and just drink water, that's amazing, but I get it, you know, you have to do what you can that's realistic to you. So if you can't cut it out, you know, find something alternative that is healthier for you. Also something that I have every morning, just because it helps with bloating and also my digestive system. One thing I have is I have a cup of dandelion root tea that has a lot of benefits, but it also helps with your digestive system. I've used this, I found this out from a trainer, a vegan trainer that posted it once, and ever since then I've always used it when I was doing my fitness journey, and I did see a difference. So I found this just in a regular supermarket. So dandelion root tea, super helpful for you. And going with that, also after I have that, after my fasted cardio especially, I always have my kombucha. So helpful as a probiotic drink. It helps with your gut, digestive system, bloating, like it helps with everything, and it's super beneficial. People have said it helps with skin and hair and things like that. So I drink this like every day. Like this is what I drink in the mornings. My boyfriend Nick absolutely hates it. It has like a vinegary taste, you know, but a lot of people drink apple cider vinegar, and this is so much more beneficial for you, and it really helps with the bloating. So kombucha is a plus if you are doing this. Definitely add it in. They have so many different flavors. I love this one, and I love the pink one. I don't remember the flavor, but whatever the pink one is, that's what it is. So definitely kombucha is awesome and a great alternative. Now the next tip, also same thing with nutrition, keep up with those calories. And what actually helps me is My Net Diary. It's an app, it's absolutely free. I love it. I used to use it back in the day, and I keep saying back in the day, but when I was doing my first weight loss journey, and that really helped me. So now again, I'm gonna go back on it, and that just shows me that I'm not overeating what I'm burning, you know, so it definitely keeps me balanced. All right, so now I went through all that, and I do want to say one thing. Sometimes some people will fall off a day. They're like, oh, I don't feel like working out. I don't feel like going to the gym. Whatever it is, it's fine. Don't be so hard on yourself. Just get up the next day and continue. Do not fall off completely like I did, because trust me, you will kick yourself in the butt and you will hate it. So just keep moving forward. If you miss a day, listen, life happens. If you miss a day or two, whatever, just get back on it. Make sure you write everything down. All these tips that I told you are super important and are going to be helping me, so I hope they help you too. If you're starting this weight loss journey with me too, comment down below, or like I said, follow me on Twitter, because I will be posting every day just to show you guys how the day is going for me. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.